Okay, hello all the crazy people out there. My name is Dragonite, and welcome back to Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I did not get this game finished before Christmas, unfortunately. If I recall, the last time I was in this game, I beat Volkner for the 8th and final gym badge of Sinnoh, and today we are going to be traveling north from Sunny Shore and hitting up the Victory Road, and if I can get through it in time, the Pokemon League. This city makes me feel at home somehow. It's next to the sea, and there's a lighthouse. Oh, that's the city's gym badge. You must be very good. Please take these two. So that is going to be TM99 plural. TM99s plural. And that is going to contain Waterfall. Waterfall in the Hidden Move app allows you to climb up waterfalls from the surface of the water. Each of those technical machines contains Waterfall. If you use Waterfall from the Pokédex, you'll be able to get to the Pokemon League. I don't know how I should say this, but good luck. Alright, that is Jasmine being awkward as always. So, I have the option to use Surf. Before I go anywhere, let me check my bag, see how many repels I have. Because I will want repels, I am sure. I have 38 super repels. I'm thinking of going to buy more. If I have to, I'll double back, cut away, and buy more. So, let's surf on the water. God, I love this water. I know I went on at length about how much I like the water in this game, and cited a certain Miiverse user as my greatest inspiration and such, but the water in this game really does look good. I don't care what anyone else says. Let's see, you are a trainer. I was just in the menu, but I apparently didn't think of this 2 minutes ago, so Franklin is out front. Does Franklin have anything that can use that can do damage to a water type? Because it looks like we're on a water. We're going to be fighting swimmers. Grass Knot. I have Grass Knot. I'll be using Grass Knot. Alright, hello. Get back here. Thank you. Alright, do I want to... I guess tradition dictates that I narrate the first fight of every video. Under most circumstances. So I guess I'm gonna narrate the first fight of this video. Luminion. I really wish the regional fish in Sinnoh was better, but I guess this is kind of characteristic of a lot of the regional fish, and at least the first, I guess, 5 generations I would count through Basculin. They're just not very interesting. We have Goldeen and company in Kanto games. We have Remoraid. I guess Remoraid evolves into Octillery, I guess, which is kind of interesting. And Octillery is like, well, it's not as boring as Goldeen, I'll give it that much. What even was the regional fish in Hoenn? Do you think I would know this, considering that Hoenn was like a majority water? But whatever it was, I don't even remember. Then there's Finian and Luminion, who are just really not that interesting, unfortunately. And Gen 5, of course, brought us Basculin, who are like as generic as they come. I guess Basculin have a slight amount of interest in that they're there's 2 regional variants from Pokemon Black and from Pokemon White, but just not the regional fish are just not my favorite. I don't even remember what they did after that. I know Gen 7 had Wishy-Washy, which had an interesting ability and gimmick, but I don't even remember what Gen 6 or 8 brought us in terms of the fish. Alright, swimmers. You know what? All right, I think we've reached the end. Boy, that was like I want to say 15 minutes of real time cutting out battling.
Hey.
All right. I do wish that Sword and Shield had more NPC trainers on the routes. This Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum might have a few more than I would really like. There's got to be some kind of happy middle ground there. Anyway, if I had a dowsing machine, and I actually like the dowsing machine, I would be using the dowsing machine to check for hidden items here, because I feel like there just has to be something here, but I do not like the dowsing machine in this game, so instead I'm going to reapply my repel and just manually hit the A button on every single step on this little island. Okay, nothing there apparently. It's not that huge. It's not that huge of a deal. I did deliberately go around this item over here because I did want to come back to it and draw attention to whatever it actually is in narration. That is a pearl. Okay. Sell it for money. Can I go through those rocks and go around? I think I can. There's another trainer down there. Okay. Yeah. Let me just go take care of that real quick. Does Rosalind Franklin have any more power points on attacking moves? Or am I gonna have to switch to someone else to do this fight? I guess I'll find out in a moment. Right, where were we? I suppose the other way to look at it is that it did not matter if Franklin still had any offensive moves, because neither Grass Knot nor Dazzling Gleam can really do a whole lot to a Tentacool. At least I assume. I haven't been looking at the levels of the things that have been fighting me, but it's always possible that they're just so underleveled that even a resisted hit on Dazzling Gleam will do a significant chunk of damage, but that's neither here nor there. Let's see. Big Pearl. Okay, I just randomly ran into that rock, hit A, and figured that if there was nothing there, I would never have to acknowledge that I just ran into that rock and just hit A, but alright, sometimes life just works out like that. I'm pretty sure there was a little alcove that I did not venture down. I think over here I have deliberately avoided, and okay, so there is an item. This is going to be TM18 Randance. Alright. Not the best move, or at least I should say it's not my favorite move. It's certainly got its uses. I will not be teaching it to anyone. I will also be switching out Rosalind Franklin out of leadoff in favor of, I guess Darwin is the last one who isn't level 57 yet. And who do I want to be in number 2, just in case I run into a double battle? I still feel like I have not done nearly as much fighting with Kepler as I would have wanted to, just because Staraptor, I guess, is in one of the faster experience groups, and gains levels so quickly without me really having to battle with him. But anyway, let us continue down this way. I will go back to that big giant waterfall that was at the end of the road, and once I climb up that waterfall, I should gain access to Victory Road. I don't believe Victory Road in Sinnoh is one of the longer ones. It's definitely not one of the shorter ones. It's definitely not as short as, for example, Victory Road in Hellgold and Soul Silver. I'm pretty sure this waterfall is literally just a flat sheet, like quad with a scrolling texture on it, and maybe a little bit of fade out on the transparency at the top. It looks good enough though. It may be 2 quads. It may be, you see there's the little ribbon at the top that has like streakiness on it that's a little bit different from the rest of it. And, of course, at the bottom, I'm sure there's just a couple diffuse alpha particles representing mist. Alright. I've really got to start... I've really got to stop analyzing the art, the technical art of this game, and of games in general when I'm doing Let's Plays. Oh, there is a Pokemon Center over here. That's convenient. I can just pop into here. I can just talk to some NPCs. I can heal Mr. Mime, although I don't really think I'm going to be battling with Mr. Mime very much for the next duration. I would like to heal my Pokemon. Alright. Should I cut it off here before I go into Victory Road? Because this feels like a nice, neat stopping point. I kind of want to, but I also feel like there's not going to be a whole lot that was accomplished in this video, so I kind of also don't want to. Victory Road, it lives up to that lofty name. It broke me once, but that only added to my resolve. Victory Road, I assume you mean? I have no idea what you're talking about. Let's see. You know, I have not, since like the very beginning, I have not gone up to the top floor or the bottom floor of any of the Pokemon centers. I'm aware that this is mostly multiplayer stuff, but I don't know if they occasionally stick NPCs up here or downstairs. And I guess it's worth checking at least just once. Oh, hello, right this way. I do not have Nintendo Online and I'm not interested in buying it. Your name is Teala, and I'm your guide to the Pokemon Global Club. If you have a paid Nintendo Switch Online membership, you can use the internet to connect with trainers all over the world in this club. To battle, trade Pokemon, so on. You can enter the Union Room at any time by pressing the Y button. Note that there are some places, such as inside buildings, where you can't use it. Would you like to hear a more detailed explanation? I would not, thank you very much. Like I said, no Nintendo Online, no interested in buying it. Like, in the days when Nintendo did provide free online services, like for Mario Kart and whatever, I would use it, and for, of course, back when I did competitive Pokemon, but it's not something I'm interested enough to spend a recurring subscription on, and it's not... Nintendo Online isn't even the most expensive of subscriptions, not by a long shot, but it's just... Why bother? I would use it like once a year, mostly whenever someone else challenges me to a fight or whatever. If I still did competitive Pokemon, I probably would pay for it, but those days have gone the way of Gen 6, and I do not foresee myself spending that much time in a competitive video game any day soon. Any day. Anyway, I will end this off here. I do want Victory Road to be its own video, because I like compartmentalizing things into their own, like, boxes, for whatever reason. So, until then, my name is Dragonite. This has been Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Hopefully, things should get a little bit more interesting in Victory Road, at least combat-wise. I've heard a couple more people mention offhand that the Cynthia fight is a little bit harder than the rest of the game, but we'll see how much that actually pans out. I will see you all later.